Hello there, my name is Marisa and I'm a children's occupational therapist. I specialize in working with children who have dual or multiple exceptionality or twice exceptionality. Now, if that sounds weird, all it really means is that they are considered gifted or bright, or they have high learning potential, whichever term you like to use, but they also have a difficulty keeping them from reaching their potential. Now, that difficulty could take a lot of forms. It could be attention and concentration difficulties, it could be coordination difficulties, it could be sensory processing difficulties. Whenever I work with these children though, a common characteristic that I often find is that they are very perfectionistic. So they like things to be in a very particular way, and their reactions when it's not, or if something doesn't turn out the way they expected it to, it's quite severe. So it's very intense, and it's intense not just for them, but for those around them. So there's an activity that I like to do as part of my therapy approach to kind of just address this fixed mindset, because that's really what it is, and to show them that even though things don't turn out the way they like it to be, that it's still okay and sometimes even still beautiful. So I'll show you what that activity is. So what I do is I have this beforehand, and this is something that I've made, and I basically say to them, is this pretty? And they will obviously say, most of them will say yes, especially the autistic kids that I work with. And then I'll say to them, okay, I want you to make something similar to this. In fact, I want you to make it exactly like this. And then I give them the materials to do that. And I'm going to try and give it a go myself and see if I can make this one exactly the same. So what you need is you need a salad spinner, and you need a paper plate. Oh, sorry, this one. A small paper plate. And then obviously you need the paints. So I am going to use a little bit of blue paint. Oops. A little bit of red paint, because those are the main colors that I have, and a little bit of yellow paint. And I think when I made this example, I had a little bit of glitter. Hopefully you are not too glitter averse. So that is what it looks like at the moment. And then what you do is you put the lid on. Make sure it's tight, by the way. Okay, so the lid is on, and then we are just going to turn it. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this is what my picture or my piece of art looks like. So obviously you can see that it's not the same, and I think it's still beautiful though. And this then brings on that discussion, because I will say, is it exactly the same as mine? And they will say no. And then I will ask them why not, and we will have that discussion. And ultimately what I want to get them to is that even though it's not the same, it's still very beautiful. Anyway, this is for those parents out there that want to give it a go, and also for the other occupational therapists out there that are maybe stuck for ideas. Hopefully this can help. Anyway, visit my website, theotcompany.com, and have a look at the work that I do, and get in touch if you feel I can help. Thank you and have a nice day.